There are places on Earth so haunting that they seem frozen between the past and the present. Where laughter has been replaced by silence. Where nature has reclaimed entire cities. And where every crumbling wall hides a story few people have ever heard. These abandoned places aren't just ghost towns. They're monuments to human ambition, unimaginable tragedy, war, natural disasters, and the unstoppable power of time. From radioactive cities left untouched for decades to forgotten islands swallowed by the sea. And from medieval villages abandoned on mountain peaks to entire communities consumed by desert sands and underground fires. Each destination reveals a different chapter of our world's hidden history. Some are breathtakingly beautiful. Others are deeply unsettling. But all of them leave one unforgettable question. What happens when people disappear, yet the places they built refuse to die?
Join us as we journey to 15 of the world's most hauntingly beautiful abandoned places, where history stands still, nature writes the next chapter, and every forgotten street has a story waiting to be told.
Pripyat, Ukraine. Once home to nearly 50,000 people, Pripyat was built in 1970 as a model Soviet city for workers at the nearby Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Everything changed overnight on April 26, 1986, when reactor number 4 exploded, forcing a permanent evacuation. Today, nature has reclaimed the streets, apartment blocks, schools, and the iconic Ferris wheel that never officially opened. Although radiation levels have declined in many areas, parts of the exclusion zone remain hazardous, and access has become even more restricted due to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. The city continues to spark debate over nuclear energy, disaster preparedness, and the ethics of dark tourism. Before the war, guided tours departed from Kyiv, allowing visitors to experience this haunting time capsule under strict regulations.
Featured in countless documentaries, films, and video games, Pripyat has become the world's most recognizable ghost city, a place where silence tells a story louder than words ever could.
Hashima Island, Japan. Rising from the East China Sea like a crumbling concrete battleship, Hashima Island was once one of the most densely populated places on Earth. Developed as an undersea coal mining community in the late 1800s, the island thrived until petroleum replaced coal, leading to its complete abandonment in 1974. Today, its decaying apartment buildings, collapsing staircases and wave-battered seawalls create one of the world's most striking industrial landscapes. Yet beneath its dramatic appearance lies a painful history. During World War II, Korean and Chinese forced laborers were brought here under brutal conditions, making Hashima both a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a subject of international controversy. Visitors can reach the island by ferry from Nagasaki, though only a small observation route is open for safety reasons. Frequently featured in documentaries and even Hollywood films, Hashima remains a powerful reminder that breathtaking beauty and human suffering can exist in the very same place. Kolmanskop, Namibia. Hidden beneath the shifting sands of the Namib Desert, Kolmanskop tells the story of extraordinary wealth, followed by complete abandonment. Established after the discovery of diamonds in 1908, the German settlement quickly became one of Africa's richest mining towns, complete with elegant homes, a hospital, and even a ballroom. But when richer diamond deposits were found farther south, the town gradually emptied, leaving the desert to reclaim everything. Today, wind-blown dunes pour through shattered windows and across polished wooden floors, creating scenes that feel almost surreal. Some preservation efforts aim to maintain the site, while others argue nature should be left to finish its work. Located about a 15-minute drive from Luderitz, Kolmanskop is easily accessible through guided tours. Its dreamlike interiors have appeared in countless photography collections, travel documentaries and feature films, making it one of the most visually captivating ghost towns anywhere on Earth. Houtouwan Village, China. Perched on Shengshan Island off China's eastern coast, Houtouwan was once a thriving fishing village where hundreds of families depended on the sea. As younger generations moved to larger cities during the 1990s, the community slowly emptied until only a handful of residents remained. Today, ivy and dense vegetation have swallowed nearly every home, transforming ordinary buildings into living sculptures that appear almost magical. Some see the village as a symbol of nature's resilience, while others view it as evidence of rural depopulation and economic change. Travelers typically reach Houtouwan by ferry from Shanghai through the Zhoushan Islands, before continuing by local transportation and hiking trails. Drone footage of its emerald green rooftops has gone viral across social media and travel documentaries, often compared to scenes from fantasy films. Standing here, would you see a forgotten tragedy, or one of the most beautiful examples of nature reclaiming what humans left behind? Let us know what you think before we continue. Bodie State Historic Park, California, USA. High in California's eastern Sierra Nevada, Bodie exploded into existence after gold was discovered in the late 1850s. At its peak, the town boasted thousands of residents, busy saloons, churches, schools, and businesses. But as the gold ran out, families gradually moved away, leaving Bodie frozen in time. Unlike many abandoned towns, it is preserved in a state known as arrested decay, where buildings are stabilized rather than restored, allowing visitors to experience an authentic glimpse into the American Old West. Some historians debate whether increased tourism threatens its fragile condition, while others believe public access is essential for preserving its legacy. Reached by a scenic drive from US Highway 395, Bodie rewards visitors with sweeping mountain views and remarkably intact wooden structures. Frequently featured in travel documentaries, Western history programs, and photography magazines, it remains one of America's finest and most atmospheric ghost towns. Centralia, Pennsylvania, USA. Beneath the quiet streets of Centralia burns one of America's longest-lasting underground fires. The disaster began in 1962 when a landfill fire ignited an exposed coal seam, creating a blaze that continues to smolder deep below the town more than 6 decades later. As toxic gases and dangerous sinkholes threatened residents, nearly the entire community was relocated, leaving behind only a handful of determined homeowners. Today, abandoned roads disappear into forests, while steam occasionally escapes from the ground, giving the landscape an almost post-apocalyptic appearance. The government's decision to condemn the town remains controversial, with some former residents arguing they should never have been forced to leave. Centralia is accessible by road from eastern Pennsylvania, although most former public attractions, including the famous Graffiti Highway, have been closed or covered to discourage trespassing. Despite these restrictions, documentaries, books, and the Silent Hill franchise have turned Centralia into one of America's most legendary ghost towns. Pyramiden, Svalbard, Norway. Deep within the Arctic archipelago of Svalbard lies Pyramiden, a Soviet mining settlement abandoned in 1998 after coal production became economically unsustainable. Named after the pyramid-shaped mountain rising behind it, the town was once promoted as an ideal socialist community, complete with schools, theatres, greenhouses, and one of the world's northernmost cultural centres. Today, its apartment buildings, sports hall, and the iconic statue of Vladimir Lenin remain remarkably well preserved by the Arctic's freezing temperatures. Polar bears occasionally roam nearby, making guided tours mandatory for visitor safety. Some historians argue that Pyramiden should remain exactly as it is, a perfectly preserved Cold War time capsule, while others support carefully expanding tourism to sustain the settlement's future. Most travellers begin their journey in Longyearbyen before reaching Pyramiden by boat during summer or by snowmobile in winter. Frequently appearing in Arctic documentaries and travel films, the settlement offers a rare glimpse into a vanished chapter of Soviet history surrounded by breathtaking polar wilderness. Via Epecuén, Argentina. Once known as one of South America's premier lakeside resorts, Via Epecuén welcomed thousands of visitors each year, drawn by the mineral-rich waters of Lake Epecuén, which were believed to have therapeutic properties. That peaceful reputation came to a devastating end in 1985, when an unusually powerful storm breached a protective dam, sending floodwaters rushing into the town. Over the following years, the entire community disappeared beneath nearly 33 feet, 10 meters, of highly saline water. When the lake eventually receded decades later, it revealed a ghost town unlike any other. Bleached trees, crumbling buildings, and salt-encrusted streets now create an almost otherworldly landscape. While some see the site as a warning about environmental management and climate extremes, others argue it demonstrates nature's unpredictable power rather than human failure. Located about 340 miles, 550 kilometers southwest of Buenos Aires, Via Epecuén is accessible by car and has become a favorite destination for photographers and documentary filmmakers seeking one of the world's most surreal abandoned places. Craco, Italy. Perched dramatically atop a rocky hill in southern Italy, Craco has watched over the surrounding valleys for nearly 1,000 years. The medieval village survived wars, invasions, and centuries of change before a series of landslides, earthquakes, and unstable geology forced residents to abandon it during the 20th century. Today, its weathered stone houses, silent churches, and towering castle remain remarkably intact, creating one of Europe's most cinematic ghost towns. Preservation efforts continue, although engineers constantly monitor the fragile hillside for further movement. Reaching Craco requires a drive through the Basilicata countryside, followed by guided tours that protect both visitors and the historic structures. Its haunting beauty has attracted filmmakers from around the world, appearing in major productions including The Passion of the Christ and several international documentaries. Standing against golden fields beneath endless blue skies, Craco proves that abandonment does not always erase beauty. It can sometimes preserve it in extraordinary ways. Fordlândia, Brazil. Hidden deep within Brazil's Amazon rainforest, Fordlândia represents one of the most ambitious and ultimately unsuccessful industrial experiments of the 20th century. Founded in 1928 by American automaker Henry Ford, the town was intended to secure a reliable supply of natural rubber for the growing automobile industry while introducing an American-style community to the jungle. The vision quickly unraveled as rubber tree diseases, unfamiliar tropical conditions, labor unrest, and cultural misunderstandings led to repeated failures. By the 1940s, the project had largely been abandoned. Today, weathered factories, empty water towers, abandoned houses, and overgrown streets remain scattered among the rainforest, creating a striking contrast between industry and nature. Historians continue to debate whether Fordlândia failed because of poor planning, environmental realities, or an unwillingness to adapt to local culture. Reaching the site requires a lengthy journey by riverboat from Santarém, adding to its remote appeal. Its extraordinary story has inspired books, documentaries, and travel features examining one of history's most fascinating, forgotten dreams. Kayaköy, Turkey. Nestled among pine-covered hills near the Mediterranean coast, Kayaköy was once home to thousands of Greek Orthodox residents who lived here for centuries. Following the population exchange between Greece and Turkey in 1923, nearly every resident was forced to leave, turning the thriving community into a silent village of empty stone homes and abandoned churches. Today, more than 500 roofless buildings stretch across the hillside, carefully preserved as an open-air historical site. While many regard Kayaköy as a powerful reminder of cultural displacement, debates continue over restoration, tourism development, and how best to honor its complicated past. Visitors can easily reach the village from the nearby resort town of Fethiye, making it one of Turkey's most accessible abandoned landmarks. Frequently featured in travel documentaries and historical programs, Kayaköy offers a rare opportunity to walk through an entire community frozen in time. If every building could tell just one story, what do you think the people of Kayaköy would want future generations to remember? Share your thoughts in the comments. Fort Alexander, Plague Fort, Russia. Standing alone in the Gulf of Finland near St. Petersburg, Fort Alexander was originally built in the 19th century as a naval fortress to defend the Russian Empire. Its military role was short-lived, however, and by the late 1800s it had been transformed into one of the world's earliest laboratories dedicated to researching deadly infectious diseases, including bubonic plague and cholera. Scientists worked behind its thick granite walls, earning the structure its chilling nickname, Plague Fort. Today, the fortress sits abandoned, its crumbling corridors and echoing chambers slowly deteriorating under harsh weather. Although many ghost stories surround the island, there is no evidence that dangerous pathogens remain there today. Because the fort is inaccessible by road, visitors typically reach it by private boat or seasonal excursions from St. Petersburg. Its eerie silhouette has appeared in numerous documentaries exploring forgotten military sites and abandoned places, making it one of Europe's most mysterious landmarks. Beelitz-Heilstätten, Germany. Located southwest of Berlin, Beelitz-Heilstätten began as a massive hospital complex in the late 19th century, originally built to treat patients suffering from tuberculosis. During both World Wars, it also served as a military hospital, treating thousands of wounded soldiers before eventually falling into decline after German reunification. Today, many of its elegant red brick buildings stand abandoned, their halls overtaken by trees, vines, and decades of decay. Some sections have been restored for tourism, including the elevated treetop walkway that offers breathtaking views over the forgotten complex, while other structures remain closed due to safety concerns. Easily reached by train or car from Berlin, the site has become a favorite destination for photographers, historians, and filmmakers.
Countless documentaries, television programs, and urban exploration features have showcased its haunting architecture, proving that even places built for healing can eventually become monuments to history itself. Cerro Gordo, California, USA. Perched high in California's Inyo Mountains, Cerro Gordo was once one of the richest silver mining towns in the American West. During the late 1800s, its mines generated enormous wealth, helping fuel the rapid growth of nearby Los Angeles. As mineral production declined, however, residents gradually moved away, leaving behind weathered cabins, abandoned mining equipment, and historic wooden buildings that still overlook the vast Owens Valley. Unlike many ghost towns left entirely to decay, Cerro Gordo has entered a new chapter through ongoing private restoration efforts designed to preserve its history while welcoming limited tourism. Supporters praise these projects for saving an important piece of Western heritage, while critics question how much restoration should occur before authenticity is lost. Accessible by high-clearance vehicle via steep mountain roads, the journey itself feels like an adventure. Featured in documentaries, history programs, and popular YouTube explorations, Cerro Gordo demonstrates that even forgotten places can find new life without losing the stories that made them unforgettable.